Look at this absolute unit here posing. 5 foot 9 inches tall, 83 kg, 17 years old, and to be quite honest, looking huge. This is why being short isn't actually always a bad thing. For my whole life I've never been tall. People would always tower over me in any situation possible. And to be quite honest, I've always hated that. Sometimes I think to myself, how much better would my life be if I was actually a few inches taller? And then I realised it would actually be worse. Long story short, but I'm a guy who's been making fitness videos for about a year now, and I've loved every minute of it, to be honest. It's actually changed my life and mindset so much. But the reason I started making these videos in the first place was because I had a really good physique for my age. A lot of it was down to genetics, but to jump straight to the point, I basically realised the shorter you are, the easier it is for you to build muscle. It's actually a genetic blessing to be short. So many people who aren't tall look down on the height as a disadvantage they have against other people. And although they're not entirely wrong, they don't realise that they actually have such a big advantage when it comes to getting a better body and building muscle. A lot of short people really aren't happy with their height and are really insecure about it. But as everyone already knows, taller people actually tend to be more skinny. Every body type has their pros and cons, and the way you've got to look at it is you can't control what body type you have or how tall you are. To be honest, a lot of taller people actually tend to be more insecure about their body, as they're more often a lot skinnier and don't look as big as short people. The reason they actually struggle to put on muscle is basically because of the height. They have an overall higher proportion of long muscle fibers, which compared to shorter people, makes it a lot harder to fill out the overall surface area of their body. They could go to the gym the exact amount of times, if not more than someone who's short, and they will still not be able to put on as much muscle, just due to the fact of how tall they are. To be honest, if you look at it like this, if you're under 6 foot anywhere in the UK or US nowadays, you're going to be classed as short anyway. The average height for a man, you probably won't believe, but is actually 5 foot 9. So if you are someone who's insecure about the height, just remember that you're probably not as short as you think you are. And also, you have such a big advantage over tall people when it comes to getting a better body and building muscle. Anyway, that's all for this video. Goodbye.